Demon Slayer game. Now, I'm not sure if it's because we're getting 3 new Demon Slayer movies, but right now, Demon Slayer games on Roblox are huge. Oh, we got Yaiba made by some developers of Anime Showdown, Kami made by the developers of Demon Slayer RPG 1 and 2. And for today's video, probably one of, if not the most anticipated Roblox Demon Slayer games, Project Slayers 2, which is of course the sequel to Project Slayers 1, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the biggest Demon Slayer game, but don't quote me on it. But with that being said, in today's video, we're checking out Project Slayers 2. If you're new to the channel, the goal is to hit 200,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so I'd appreciate if you hit that sub button. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so this is the official Project Slayers 2 devlog showcase. Let's get it. So I haven't seen any of this, y'all. This is my first time reacting to this. What I will say is they definitely did change the game. Obviously, we got a different UI. Animations are still kind of similar to the previous game, so not really a huge difference there, but obviously he's using Nezuko's blood demon art, exploding blood. The combat looks clean, I can't lie, but I mean, the last game looked clean too, so that's not really a massive change, but cutscenes, okay. From what I'm seeing so far, the game really doesn't look that different from the previous one, which low-key makes me wonder why he needed to make a second game versus just updating the first one, but maybe y'all can tell me in the comments. But the VFX are definitely clean. I mean, every game this Zudu Up works on looks good visually at least, so that's not really a huge surprise. I'm surprised the exploding blood doesn't do burn damage, or at least not the moves we've seen, but okay, a little teleport move, nothing crazy. Clean. I will say the combat does seem like a little smoother, a little more fluid than the first game. That is definitely noticeable, but I assume it's still in early development. I'm not really sure. He hasn't really said much, so I'm guessing that the abilities on the bottom of the screen with the ZX CVB, yeah, definitely. So the B he just used, that was the last move, is a cutscene. And I do notice he has a Slayer mark on his face. I don't remember if Slayer marks were a thing in the first Project Slayers. I don't think they were, but I could be wrong. And if that's the case, and this is something new to this game, then I guess he does have some new content he can work on with like the Slayer marks and stuff like that, because I don't recall those being in the first game, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it looks like every blood demon art will get 5 moves based off ZX CVB, and I'm assuming you could rebind those keys. That matters, but I will say, once again, getting heavy GPO vibes. I don't know if I'm gonna get slandered for saying that, but I mean, I guess that is kind of what the first Project Slayers was going for. You would think that maybe with this game he would, I don't know, take in like a different direction, maybe like go for more unique vibe, but I mean, I guess if it ain't broken, don't fix it. It doesn't really seem like the combo potential is too crazy. And one thing I do notice too is that there's no actual like evasive. Like in the first Project Slayers, if you got hit enough, you could evade out of a combo by pressing a certain button, but it doesn't look like this game has that. So either there will be no evasive, or it's just not in the game yet. Maybe this game's combat is structured in a way that you don't need it. I'm not sure, but that is interesting, because that was a huge complaint with the last game, is that the combos were just OD. And after a while I got sick of the PvP too, because you'd be fighting a lightning user and they would just one combo you. But no evasive could mean that in this game, oh, he was stunned there for a second. That's interesting. But yeah, no evasive could mean that in this game there aren't going to be any toxic one combos, which would obviously be a good change. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, tell me if you guys feel differently, but I'm not really messing with the new UI. Like, it's not bad, but I don't know, I feel like that's a downgrade from the first one. I can't even remember what the first game's UI looked like for real, but the health bars and whatever the blue thing is, which I'm assuming it would be breathing, I'm not really feeling. And then of course, now I gotta pause to this. As y'all can see, we got the 3333 in the bottom left corner, which means that once again this game is gonna have a mastery system, which means you're gonna be sitting there for 10 hours grinding to get any type of abilities. Which, yeah, I can't lie, y'all, I wasn't really a huge fan of the mastery system, but I mean, I know a lot of players do enjoy that type of stuff, so it is what it is, I guess. But I mean, I guess this is pretty much it for this video, because he doesn't really seem to be doing anything else aside from using the same moves over and over again, so I guess we can go to the next one. Okay, so this is for another blood demon art. This time it's the Obi demon art, which I think was in the first game if I'm not mistaken, so I guess it's just a revamped version for the second one. But first move looks like a dashing slash, okay. Second one is an AoE attack, I think. I'm not even sure what that move was supposed to be. Maybe he blocked it and that's why it didn't do anything, but all right. I'm already knowing that the extended range that it looks like this thing gives you would be annoying as hell to fight against, but realistically, how good could a Obi demon art be? This is probably gonna be like a common fodder BDA. I don't think anybody's really worried about this. One thing I will say is, yo, I'm gonna just pause one more time. I genuinely hope that with this time around for Project Slayers, they just add all of the hype stuff straight from the jump. Don't save anything for updates. I mean, save stuff for updates, of course, but stuff like Kokushibo's Blood Demon art, what was that? Moon? I guess it's not a Blood Demon art, but Moon Breathing. I want that in the game off rip. The lightning one, I forgot what it was called. Hold up. Lightning Blood Demon art. This guy, the wood demon art. That would be tough to sell in this game. Pause. Heavy pause on that, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, stuff like that with like the wood dragons and stuff like that made in the Project Slayers 2 style would actually be tough as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it'll be hard. Pause. Okay, so it looks like this move with the purple field is like an AoE field that I guess automatically attacks anybody inside of it, but it is blockable. That is the one thing that I'm liking about the new combat so far, is that it doesn't seem like a lot of these moves are just, all right, just instantly use that and then you're dead. Like, the combo potential is kind of there, but he's not just straight one combo anybody, which is nice to see. But I guess that move does like stun or whatever, I'm not sure. But yeah, so far from what I'm seeing, y'all probably won't catch me using this, I'm not gonna lie. Any type of Demon Slayer game, I just want the most busted stuff. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all, this is cool, but this is like this is a fodder side character Blood Demon art. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the VFX are clean as always. I think I'm gonna just skip past this video because I'm not really too interested in this BDA. But I mean, if you want Obi, I already use. All right, next up we got what I'm personally interested in, being blood manipulation. I think that's what this BDA is called. Where I think his name was Gyuko or Gyoko, one of those. My fault. But the blood sickles, this was clean as hell in the anime. This is definitely one that I would actually use. First move, we got a camera controlled like blood X. I mean, that's tough. I don't recall having moves like that in the first game, so it does seem like they're taking a different kind of direction with the abilities in this one. Second move we have here is like I think it's blood. I forgot what the move was, but blood cycles, blood circles. Third one we have was like a dashing variant that knocks them back. Okay. Doesn't seem like these moves really are being made to have crazy combo potential. I mean, that one looks like it could combo, but a lot of these moves look like you just use them just to, you know, get some damage in and knock your enemy back. And that's definitely a huge difference from the previous game, because Project Slayers 1, for those of y'all who never had to deal with the hell of that combat, man, it was just straight one combos, man. But we got an ultimate ability here. Okay. This is clean. Let me replay that one more time. That was tough. I did see this, I'm not gonna lie. Animator definitely cooked, and it looks like this is actually ranged too. He shoots a projectile out and that's how he gets the ability off, so that's cold. Jumps in the air, goes behind him, hits him a few times and then knocks him back. Tough. That's hard. Of all of the ultimates I've seen so far, this one's probably my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, we got is it serpent breathing or snake breathing? I'm not sure, but this, I did see a little bit of this. This is probably the cleanest breathing in the game to me. So first move we got is just, I guess, like a, oh, that was clean. Y'all see like the little fine detail of the 3 snakes coming out after he uses the move? That's tough. Or maybe it's not snakes, but it is like a white streak. That's hard. I like snake breathing. And what I will say is, y'all probably about to flame me for this. Say what you want about Project Slayers 1, Project Slayers 2, Project Slayers in general. The one thing that they do right better than most, if not every other Demon Slayer games, is the demon arts and like the breathing styles. I mean, this was clean. I cannot lie. I don't know what the gameplay gonna be like, but as far as the visuals and aesthetics, I mean, it's like a GPO type game, so that's kind of what they aim for. But I mean, they cooked. I can't lie. I don't remember seeing a snake breathing that visually I looked at and went, I want to get that. Like, I do think I played a few games that had it, but anyway, I'm yapping way too much. I'm sorry. Anyway, next move we got, you rush them down and then hit them with a snake combo on some Orochimaru timing. Tough. It's visually appealing, and I already know that's pretty much all anybody wants. Just the game looking nice is probably gonna be 200,000 players just like that. But that was clean, like a little detail. If y'all notice, this is an AoE move, like that one lightning move from the first game. But my god, the AoE is crazy. Please don't tell me it's what's gonna be like on release, because this dude's size of the move was like the size of the freaking planet. But clean. Looks like you could use that to end off a combo. I guess this is the third move, is like a little dash that teleports behind the enemy and keeps on hitting them. Clean. Like I said, this one is probably my favorite. Clean. That's fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's clean as hell. That's dope. creates 4 different like after images that I guess you catch up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they're like wrapped up in a snake too. That's hard. That's some creativity. Y'all can't even lie. That's some creativity. We got some PvP here, okay? With a breathing style versus a blood demon art, which we didn't get to see before. But okay, seems super easy to combo into that. Oh, and like I said, there's no. Oh, is this screen tilting from that? My bugging y'all? That move like makes your screen tilt a little bit, or maybe I'm just tripping. But like I said, there doesn't seem to be an evasive from getting hit anymore, which I find a little weird, but whatever. I guess it is what it is. Don't tell me it's that much. Oh, okay, okay. So that's a range move, but it also teleports. Okay. I feel like that's brain dead, but I kind of mess with it. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of mess with it. Then there's that camera aimed like cross move with blood clean. So I don't know if that was a guard break or if he just got his block like demolished there. I don't know why the blood user used that move. He was nowhere near him, but is that it? I was about to say, you're not giving us no 2-minute friggin' clip, but nah, they just switched styles here. So other dude must be using serpent breathing, snake breathing. This dude's using blood manipulation, blood sickles, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so it looks like that camera aimed X move stuns at me for a bit. And there we go again with the Slayer mark. I'm really wondering if y'all see how the camera like angles like that while he's getting hit. But I'm really wondering if that Slayer mark is something that's unique only to this Project Slayer. Can y'all let me know if the first game had Slayer marks? Because I don't remember them. But I wasn't gonna react to this, but this is the game that I guess the owner of Project Slayers 2 is working on while he works on Project Slayers 2. So y'all wonder why the game is taking so long? It's because he's working on this game. No shade. Let's see it. Dimension X. I wasn't even gonna react to this, but why not? So Ooh Production, obviously Uwap is the owner of the game, y'all. I haven't really seen this like that. I know it's like a mashup of different anime. I'm getting kind of Anime Warriors vibes, if any of y'all remember that game. All right, different maps. I have no clue who this is. I know this is Naruto, obviously. Killua. Okay. Definitely a big change from Project Slayers, but I mean, you can also definitely tell that it's made by the same developers. That frog summoning was kind of cool. I can't really tell what the theme of this game is. Is it like a what's that one game called? All-Star Tower Defense, but like not a platform fighter? Or animation is clean, but that was tough. Freaking Ice Wizard from Adventure Time. One thing I will say is all of the cutscene abilities are clean as hell, but this doesn't really give us an indication as to what the actual gameplay is gonna look like. I mean, it's dodge, double jump. Movement looks interesting. It definitely looks clean. Maybe gave us a release date. Nope, just coming soon. I mean, alright, cool, dope game. Ooh, up. I kind of wish you would just release Project Slayers 2, but I mean, cool game, man. In the comments, people are saying you were more worried about this than making Project Slayers 2. When is Project Slayer? Ooh, up. Can you just focus on one game, please? I was excited for Project Slayers 2. Drop Project Slayers 2, 500 likes. Bro, what the is this? Give us Project Slayers back. 500 likes on that is crazy. But yeah, yo, this has been Project Slayers 2. Based off what I've seen, it's still one of my most anticipated Demon Slayer games of this year. The first Project Slayers was a decent game. It just had some issues that never really got resolved, and I'll admit it is kind of weird to see the owner just ditch that game to make a second one, but I mean, maybe he'll cook. It does look promising. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that sub button, drop a like in the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.